Joyce, the report says the captain had only gotten about 5 to 6 hours of sleep, and other crew members reported that he did appear and was acting tired. Ultimately, the NTSB report said he fell asleep at the wheel. Fatigue is one of the most common factors investigated by the NTSB.
When you look at accidents in the maritime industry particularly, there is almost always a fatigue factor. And that's exactly what these reports brought out.
Dan Tuhig, who's the vice president of the union that represents ferry captains, read the NTSB report hours after it was released.
What is in that report is what happened, as far as we're concerned.
According to the NTSB, fatigue and complacency caused the Cathlamet ferry to crash into a group of pilings on July 28, 2022. The captain fell asleep and could not remember what happened, not once correcting the ferry's course, slowing down, or sounding the alarm. The captain quit shortly after the crash.
Everybody is working very, very hard to keep things going, and it is taking a toll.
The NTSB also says the quartermaster should have seen what was happening and prevented the crash.
People are a team, and anybody who was in the pilot house at the time becomes part of the team. And they're all responsible for watching each other's back.
The Cathlamet was carrying 94 people at the time when it crashed. The front end caved in and one person was injured. It caused $6.7 million in damage, according to Washington State Ferries. Tuhig says being overworked is a problem across the board. Captains are suffering from accumulative fatigue that's only gotten worse since the pandemic.
So working harder over that long period of time for everybody involved creates fatigue and burnout.
Elizabeth Ford with Seattle University specializes in workers' rights and says the issues that arise from fatigue are well documented.
The longer they work without a break, the more likely they're to make mistakes.
Now, Washington State Ferries sent me a statement saying that the NTSB's report just confirms their own internal investigation. The Coast Guard is also conducting its own investigation, and that has yet to be released.
Kristen, this was a pretty severe crash. Have there been any changes to prevent this from happening again?
Joyce, I asked Tuhig that question and was told that there are many programs that have recently been implemented to hire more crew, and they are currently being trained up. So everyone is hoping that this will lessen the burden and burnout that these captains are currently facing. But for now, live here in Seattle, I'm Kristen Goodwillie, King 5 News.
Kristen, thank you.